The Rangers sweep the Rockies. This is the roundup. What is going on, Ranger fans? How are we doing on this beautiful Thursday here in North Texas? After quite a balmy Wednesday, to be honest with you. I think it hit 100 here. I'm not sure, but it was hot. It was humid. It was miserable. But a couple cold ones, and we got through it. I am a little late today on the recording. We had Strikeout Beer last night. If you're unfamiliar with that, that's our original podcast, Strikeout Beer podcast. Listen anywhere you listen to podcasts. And of course, we stayed up too late, had a little too much fun. And but I am here. Last week I wasn't even here. I couldn't even get to the desk. But this week we're here, and we're in good spirits. I was a bit nervous. You know, for some reason, the Rangers have problems with the Rockies, or at least they did last year when you pretty much predicted they would sweep them. And I'm pretty sure the Rangers are the ones that got swept. And it was just like, it made me kind of nervous. But let's be honest, the Rockies have only won like 7 games this season. Um, and you're just like, okay, come on. Rangers are at 500, 21-21. Rockies are 7-34. We gotta, and the bats were a little hot, right? We just won the last series. Momentum, right? And buddy, it was a close. The first game 1, was incredibly close. It's essentially a pitching duel, and Rangers squeak a 2-1 victory against the Rockies. Malley gets the win. He's 4-1 with a 1.47 ERA. Dollander gets his 4th loss of the season. He's 2-4 with a 6.88 ERA. Webb gets his first save of the season, 4.43 ERA. Now, I was sitting there talking about it, I think during the last show. I was like, yeah, you know what? Hopefully they run Dollander, immediately, like in the second or third inning. But he hung around. He actually was pitching quite well. And the Rockies jump up on a 1-0. They score a run at the top of the second. And then you're just like, okay, so what's going to happen here? Because the Rangers have absolute zero going. And then in the 6th inning, finally, Wyatt Langford jacks one, scores, knocks in Duran, puts up 2, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else going on. Rockies score 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. Rangers 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And that Wyatt Langford sounds a little bit like this: Rangers Sports Network. Oh, I got it on the. There we go.
He smashes that ball deep out to right field. That's got a chance. Gone.
I'll tell you what, if you don't like what gone, I mean, get you going. Anyways, player of the game, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 4, a homer, a strikeout. I don't know why they put the strikeout there. 2 RBIs. Your top performers, Malley, win. He got the win with 6 1/3 inning pitch, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. And then Dollander, he got the loss, but he threw 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. And then Langford, as I mentioned before, I don't know why they put he struck out under the player of the game section, but it should have just been this: home run, 2 RBIs, run. Like, I don't. Obviously, when you look at the comparison, Rangers had the only homer. Total bases, Rockies 7 versus Rangers 6. Only stolen base of the game is by the Rangers. Rockies left 6 on versus the Rangers 3. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, you were essentially sitting on pins and needles because you're like, what the hell is going on? And Dollander had some good stuff. No issues, really. I mean, but he was just struck out 7. But the Rangers bats, it's just what Carter struck out, Langford struck out once, Garcia struck out twice, Simeon once, Young once, Berger once, Duran once. The only two people that didn't strike out, it's gonna shock you: Barnhart and Peterson. Peterson didn't even strike out; he got a walk. So yeah, but Malley was just magical again. He struck out 5 himself, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, on a walk. Went to the bullpen. You had Garcia come in, threw for 2/3, Martin for an inning, Jackson. And then Webb finished up, I think. I think Jackson he got hit with that comebacker. Like, I mean, drilled him. Now, I think 2 Ranger pitchers got drilled in this series, if I'm not mistaken. Like, my memory's really shoddy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Jackson that it came right up the middle and whacked him right in the hand. Now he's clear. He got cleared for that. That's what I didn't pull up. I was like sitting there looking at my screen, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're totally good to go. Nothing. Yeah, hit the live button, dude. We're I gotta freaking do this because I do everything on the fly. I don't sit there and screw around and prep or whatever. But anyways, let's move on to game 2. We'll talk more about injuries here shortly and some roster moves and whatnot. A couple people hit the IL, and then a couple people were activated. So anyways, all right, Rangers get to game 1, real close game. You're like, oh my God, what the hell? But anyways, game 2, Rangers get the win 4-1. Leiter gets his third win of the season. He's 3-2 with a 4.34 ERA. Freeland, he's now 0-6 with a 6.15 ERA. Armstrong, first save of the season, 3.06 ERA. Rockies come out and they score a run in the top of the first. You're like, oh my God, here we go. It's just a massive eye roll, right? But the Rangers do counter with 3 in the bottom of the first. Josh Young, Jax won, knocked in Haggerty and Wyatt Langford, and it sounds like this, courtesy of the Ranger Sports Network.
Those are stunning numbers. And now Young, a blast out to deep right center. It's gone!
Yeah, baby. So Young knocks one out, and then pretty much nothing doing the rest of the game until the 8th inning, where actually Young hits another homer. It's a solo shot, but yeah, Rockies 1 run on 5 hits, no errors. Rangers 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors, and Leiter had another good night. Young is your player of the game, 3 for 4, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, 2 runs. He's also obviously your top performer. Leiter is also there. He got the win. 6 innings pitched, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. And then Freeland made it as well. He got the loss, but he threw 6 innings. Like, these pitchers go deep. Gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, and 5 strikeouts. Colorado's just, man, you feel like they could be better, but just something always happens. Something always shoots the wheels right off. Rangers had the only 2 homers of the game, obviously, by Josh Young. Total bases 15 versus the Rockies 6. Only stolen base was by the Rockies. Rangers left 8 on versus the Rockies 6. Yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place today. I think it's starting to catch up to me that I stayed up a little too late. But yeah, Leiter had a good night. He only walked 3. He struck out 5. He's got a 4.34 ERA now. He threw 6 innings. So these pitchers, that's the cool thing about these pitchers, is that they're going deep into the game. They're not getting knocked out in the 3rd, 4th, or even the 5th inning. They're going to the 6th, and sometimes the 7th inning. So Milner came in, threw for 2 innings. Martin came in, closed. Is that when Martin got hit? Oh my God, am I looking at the same thing again? Hold on. Did Martin get drilled or not? It's the same thing where he came in. He gave up a hit. Okay. Martin was in the game, but he gave up a hit, and then Armstrong came in, close it out. Oh my goodness. Like, what are we doing here? Like, lost my mind. But so anyways, yeah, great outing by Leiter. Obviously Josh Young is having a game. It's good to have him back, healthy, playing, and Rangers beat the terrible Rockies again. And then you got game 3. Not bad. The sticks are still hot. Rangers win 8-3. They put up the Rockies put up 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Rangers 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Corbin gets the win. He's now 3-2 with a 3.35 ERA. Sensatella is 1-7 for 6.39 ERA. Rangers got going early, scored 4 in the first, 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. Rockies put up 1 in the 2nd and 2 in the 6th. And come on, let's be honest. Wyatt Langford hit a homer. They actually had bases loaded, and Josh Young took a walk, and so he knocked. So Jock Peterson came in. Evan Carter, he grounded to like a force out, but Evan Carter, excuse me, what am I looking at here? No. Someone scored. Garcia scored. Yeah, dude, come on. Anyways, and that ended pretty sure that ended the inning. But yeah, you got Garcia going deep. The game was already kind of put away, but you're sitting there watching it. You're like, I got a little bit of a feeling on this, and it went like this.
16% of the time.
That's hit hard out to right center field. Back to the bullpen. Gone! A home run!
Put it in the bullpen out there. It's good to see him hitting home runs because he does strike out quite a bit. It's something about it. Corbin is your player of the game. Threw 6 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, 9 strikeouts, and a walk. Your top performers, Garcia went 2 for 4, a homer, a walk, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs. And then Farmer and Toglia are your other top performers there. Both teams had 2 home runs. Rangers had 18 total bases versus the Rockies 13. Rockies had the only stolen base. Rangers left 9 on versus the Rockies 6. Again, clean sheet, no errors or anything like that. And dude, I say it it seems like every time I'm sitting here just harping on how great the pitching is. Corbin, he threw 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs. 3 of them, obviously all 3 were earned runs. Only 1 walk, struck out 9. He did give up 2 homers, but he's got a 3.35 ERA. And yeah, I mean, as long as the sticks come to play, this is not going to be a problem for the Rangers. It's when the sticks go cold. The pitching is fine. I mean, they've got a hell of a starting line or a rotation, a hell of a rotation. So, but you know what it is. Astros are coming to town. I don't know. I want to go to the game, but dealing with Astro fans is just miserable. And they're here for 4 games. They got tonight at 7:05, tomorrow 7:05, Saturday 6:05, and Sunday is a little afternoon, a little 12:05 action. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. We need to look at some standings real quick. Give me 1 second here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, but unbelievable, unfreaking believable. Anyways, so it's a little bunched up now. Obviously, the AL West Mariners are still on top, but they are just out of control. They're 3-7 in their last 10, and now the Astros and the Rangers are both a game back. Yep. Athletics are a game and a half back. They've been playing good baseball too, but they're 4-6 in the last 10. Essentially, all these teams are starting to kind of suck a little bit. Like Angels 4-6 in the last 10 on 2-game losing streak. Athletics lost their last one, but they're, like I said, 4-6 in the last 10. Astros are 5-5, currently on a 2-game winning streak, but the Rangers are 7-3. 5-game winning streak, man. And you won't believe this if I tell you, but you're gonna hear it. They are now even on the runs scored versus runs allowed differential. +0. Even. 154, 154, bing, bang, boom. They're 15-8 at home, 8-13 away, 8-17 against teams over 500. So that's kind of an issue. I'd really like to split this series with Houston. I'd really like to just, you know, saw off one against them, but it is what it is. We do got some good pitching matchups actually. It's DeGrom day today. So he's going to, what the hell is going on? This is in Spanish again. I'm not kidding. How do I always get to the Spanish version of the MLB page? Anyways, you got Hunter Brown. He's 6-1, 1.48 ERA with 58 strikeouts, taking on DeGrom, 3-1. DeGrom is got a 2.72 ERA and 46 strikeouts. This thing's driving me crazy. So both are righties. Can't wait to see what happens with the good offense, but going up against great pitching. Both these guys, like I said, are really good. So I don't know. It's going to be a tight one for sure. And then on Friday, you got Lance McCullers taking on Evo. He's 0-1 with a 15.75 ERA and 4 strikeouts, which is insane. Whenever you just get lit up and you don't play a lot, it just turns into a mess with that ERA. But Evo is 4-2, 1.78 ERA, 60 strikeouts. I mean, let's be honest. I expect a dub there. I think Eovaldi's going to keep him at, they're going to he's going to keep him in the game, right? He might give up a run or two, whatever, but hopefully the six come alive and just pound McCullers, excuse me. And then Ronald Blanco, he's 3-3 with a 4.04 ERA and 43 strikeouts, taking on Mr. Tyler Mahle. He's 4-1 with a 1.47 ERA and 37 strikeouts. That's Saturday at 6:05. Again, the Thursday and Friday game 7:05, and then Saturday the 6:05 start. So, I mean, they haven't determined who's going to pitch for the Astros on Sunday yet, but the Rangers have Jack Leiter hitting the bump, 3-2, 4.34 ERA, and 23 strikeouts. I mean, just how great is this lineup? How great are the starting pitching, the rotation? DeGrom, Eovaldi, Mahle, Leiter. Come on. How can you not get excited about this? And then after Sunday, the Rangers hit the road. They get a day off. They're going to travel on Monday, but then they got to go up and play the Yankees. And so, like I said, it's going to be kind of tough. You got to play the Astros, but you're at home, so it's still let's split the series at worst, right? Then you go up to New York, take on the Yankees, which they're, like I said, a good. I didn't say it yet, but yeah, they're a good freaking team, right? They're currently first place in the AL East, 25-18. Closest team to them is the Blue Jays, and they're 3.5 games back. So, yeah, Yeah. But they do get a break. They get to play the White Sox after that for 3 games, and then they head back home to host the Blue Jays. I don't even think there's any promotional nights because, yeah, I mean, they don't generally do it when a good team's in town. Yeah, they don't. I mean, they have dollar ice cream on Sunday. I meant to look that. I already have that up, but yeah, crazy. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but yeah, that is what it is as well. Anyways, let's take a peek at the latest injuries, whatnot. Chris Martin, right elbow tightness. He's TBD. He exited the ninth inning, May 13th, with discomfort in the throwing elbow. Optimistic he can avoid the IL after scans revealed no ligament damage in his elbow. And then Luke Jackson, his right hand was hit by the comebacker, exited after the ball was traveling 111.2 miles an hour. But the scans came back negative. He just had some swelling, so he got out. It's Luke Jackson. I don't know why I was talking about what Armstrong. I don't know. Again, I'm all over the place. Corey Seager, he's on the 10-day IL. It was a IL day of May 11th, so he's going to return late May. Right hamstring strain. I don't. I know. It seems like every week we're talking about Corey Seager and hitting the IL or hamstring issues or something, and it sucks because the dude balls, right? So he's had out 2 games with a hamstring before returning on May 10th, and then he didn't play the next 2 days, and then they stuck him on the IL. Kevin Pillar hit the IL lower back inflammation May 7th. This is he's on the 10-day IL, so mid to late May, and he took live batting practice on May 12th, so he's close to beginning a minor league assignment. So there you go. And I talk about Kumar Rocker. He was put on the IL April 24th. It's supposed to be early May when he returns. We're mid-May at this point, so need kind of an update. Don't see one. And the roster moves or whatever. As I said, Corey on May 13th, Seager got placed on the 10-day IL, and then Higashioka, he was activated from the IL on the 12th. Berger was recalled from AAA Round Rock, and then Blaine Krim was optioned to AAA Round Rock. There you go. There's your updates. But yeah, tough sledding for the next couple games. I'm glad that let's be honest. They won the series in Detroit, right? Against the best team in baseball. Hey, they're obviously figuring some stuff out. Get the sticks going and the wins will start, the wins come rolling in. And then obviously they handled the Rockies, but first night was a little dodgy. But after that, they got things going. But just with the Astros, I don't know. I'm always nervous when it comes to the Astros. Not excited about it. And the Astros right now, they're plus 21 on the runs scored versus runs allowed. And that's one of the higher, it's not the highest, obviously, in baseball because there's a ton of teams that are like in the 20s, 30s, 40s, all the way up to 50s, up to 81, which is the Yankees. So, no, excuse me. Detroit Tigers, plus 86. Pardon me. Yeah, dude. Oh, man, I just saw one from the Rockies, negative 137. Oh, my God. Anyways, yeah, let's split with Houston. Let's win in New York, sweep in Chicago, and then get back to Texas. Let's have some fun. You know what? I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all being here. And, let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Thanks for listening to the Roundup.